Your deep need to prove that you're worthy, to prove that you're valuable, is what actually is blocking you from stepping into your greatest impact and mission. Okay, so let's really talk about the feminine's connection to value and worth. So, what I'm noticing right now is that so many of us entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, right, feminine essence beings really struggle with this deep need to feel or to be validated that we're worthy and that we're valuable. And how this shows up is an underlying energy of proving, where, your social media, you are just giving all the gems and all the goodies all the time to try to get external validation or proof that you're good enough, right? That you're worthy, that what you're doing in the world or who you're being in the world is valuable. And this is going to energetically keep you looping in the same pattern and stuck over and over and over again. Because when you really come home to your unique set of energetic mechanics, when you really come home to your feminine essence, it's not about proving shit to anybody. It's not about trying to prove that you're valuable at what you do, that you're worthy. It's an inherent body knowing and reclamation that you already are. And instead of showing up in this energy where you're trying to prove, right, by treating yourself as this free, encyclopedia of spiritual knowledge and just dishing out everything that you've learned over the last few years. Maybe this looks like you jam-packing your programs with so much stuff or information so that it seems valuable, right? When we step back from this and the energetic switch is moving from this energy of proving to providing, where we simply are being the purest emanation of our light, of our truth, of our medicine. It's something that's felt in the field where you don't have to walk into the room and tell people that, you're a fucking lion, essentially, right? You walk in the room and people feel it. It's a heart resonance. It's a frequency resonance. Your ideal clients come to you on frequency alignment. So where are you in this people pleaser, trying to prove you're good enough, trying to prove you're worthy energy, and how that actually may be repelling your soul aligned clients? Okay, I really want you to think and feel the energetic difference in proving and providing, right? And the other little sneaky element that I see that comes into this is that when we're so heavy in trying to prove that we're valuable, or when we're trying to prove that, we're good enough or our work is good enough, what really ends up happening is we get caught in this energy where we're trying to convince, right? It's like this convincing energy. It's this over-explaining energy, right? Coming back to that deep feminine wound where we want to be so deeply chosen, recognized, seen, heard, accepted, where we're tunneling all of our energy into an audience, into a client, into an environment that isn't aligned with our values, right? So when we come back to the feminine and being in the expression of our medicine and of our gifting, we're not trying to prove, explain, or get anybody to see the value, right? Think about how many times where you were blue in the face talking about what you do and how you work with clients and the transformation it provides, and it's like you were speaking to deaf people, right? You have to come back to the understanding that value is really relational. It's subjective, right? Like my partner will go spend a few $100s on a golf club, where to me, I'm like, that seems crazy because I don't value spending tons of money on golf equipment when my passions aren't golfing. But I'll spend thousands and thousands of dollars on masterminds and personal development because that's a fuck yes to my system, right? So my point in this is when you really fully own and calibrate and see the value of who you are and the medicine that you offer, it's not about being in this energy of providing where you're trying to get people to see it or approve it or validate it. You move into the rooms, into the spaces and the relationships with people who already know, who already choose you, who already are saying yes, who deeply value who you are, your unique set of gifting, and the unique emanation and radiance that you bring. Okay? It's a way different alignment. It's a way different relationship when I work with clients who come to me on frequency alignment. When I didn't have to prove anything, where they come for me to provide a key code, right? A doorway, a portalway, a frequency, right? Into something that they deeply desire to express and to be within themselves, right? Those relationships, people get the most out of it because they already see the worth and the value in who I am without me having to do or prove shit. Okay? So I really want you to feel into this today and the difference in, you know, proving and providing your gifts to the world. And what gets to be different from you when you fully first see, own, calibrate, just honor what you are doing in the world, who you are being in the world, and the unique emanation of divinity that you get to bring. And when you own that and you lead with that, you also open up the portals. You open up, you know, your heart to allow this frequency alignment and to be deeply felt in the field. But when you're so heavy in this martyr energy and this people pleaser energy and trying to prove yourself and get validated, you literally disempower yourself and disconnect you from your mission, from your highest service and your highest timeline and the people that could so deeply benefit from being in your world. So today, my invitation for you is to let go of this little girl energy who wants to be validated, who wants to be valuable, who wants to be good enough, and fucking own that you already are and start owning the unique emanation, the radiance, the magic that you bring into this planet. You've always had it, babe. The magic key is you.